Libya is the main hub for migrants and refugees hoping to cross from Africa to Europe via the Mediterranean, and thousands were detained at the beginning of the month in a crackdown by the Libyan authorities. But detention centres are dangerously overcrowded, with migrants living in appalling conditions. And after a recent mass breakout, guards shot dead 6 people. Many of those who did escape are now living on the streets outside a United Nations compound.
And after a month on the streets here, Rashid is between life and death. He's from war-torn Darfur. He's disabled and getting sicker by the day.
He's ill now.
They are camped out on the doorstep of the United Nations, outside a community centre run by the UN Refugee Agency. An obvious place to look for support.
President Biden says he and other world leaders made tangible progress on several issues during the G20 summit. He spoke about the global supply chain crisis and the economy during his press conference in Rome after wrapping up the summit. President Biden is stressing his agenda for the upcoming UN climate conference. He stressed that protecting the planet needs to be a global effort.
And working with our allies and partners to make progress in issues that matter to all of us. And there's really no substitute for face-to-face discussions and negotiations among the leaders when it comes to building understanding and cooperation.
Archaeologists digging on the route of a new high-speed railway in southern England have unearthed what they've described as an astounding set of Roman statues.
In such good condition that archaeologists say it's like looking into the faces of the past. The team that found them can't disguise their excitement or the smiles on their faces.
Pretty much a giant grin. Everybody was really astounded to find them. They're just so unusual and so well preserved as well. Really good condition. The only problem is that the heads are no longer on the shoulders. We found the female head first and what turned out to be the male shoulders. So we could tell that the head didn't quite fit that set of shoulders. And then the following day we found the male head and the other set of shoulders.
There used to be a Norman church on the site built in 1080. This is what it would have looked like. But it was when the team were excavating the remains of that they discovered another building underneath. It was a mausoleum, a Roman tomb. A hexagonal glass jug was also uncovered with large pieces intact. These are the latest finds along the route of the HS2 line. At London Euston, thousands of skeletons are being moved from an ancient burial site. Back in Buckinghamshire, these statues will now be cleaned up and heads reunited with shoulders. We may never know who these people actually were, but the hope is the statues will eventually go on display, the first time they'll have been seen in public for more than 1,000 years. While experts are left wondering what else might be buried beneath England's medieval village churches.